A lot of my students end up guessing on this question kind of randomly, mostly because I think they're just so intimidated by it that they kind of know what to do, but they're just so scared to do it because this is really just about following instructions. I know we've got some scary looking equations and a kind of annoying story, but the instructions are pretty clear. In the equations above, B and C represent the price per pound in dollars of beef and chicken, respectively, X weeks after July 1st during last summer. What was the price per pound of beef, so what was B, when it was equal to the price per pound of C? So we're supposed to set these equations equal to each other. It's just telling you that, okay? So follow that instruction. So that's going to be 235 plus 0.25x is equal to 175 plus 0.40x. Now again, I know that the numbers are intimidating. We don't have a calculator. Trust the process. Trust yourself. Show your work, and you'll be fine. So what should we do? Well, we know that we want to bring all the similar things together. We want to get all the x's together. So let's subtract 0.25x from both sides. While we're at it, let's move this 175 away. We don't want that there. So this cancels, and basically just do 40 minus 25 here, right? I mean, yeah, there's decimals, but we can kind of ignore them for a second. 40 minus 25 is 15. So it's 0.15x is equal to, okay, well, if you're having trouble, think about like change. It's money. Try to count, right? Okay, $1.75 to $2 would be 25 cents, a quarter, plus another 35 cents. So, you know, okay, 25 and 35 is 60 cents. I don't know, that's at least how my brain thinks about it. You could always do like a little sidebar if you want and do like the subtraction that way. 235 minus 175, 5 from 5 is 0. 2 becomes 1, 7 from 13 is 6, and then 1 minus 1 is 0. Like, do what you need to do, show the work in whatever way is going to get you these points, because I don't think you want to be intimidated into quitting here. This is really gettable for you. So once we have that, again, algebra, the rules don't change just because we have annoying numbers. We're going to do we're going to divide both sides by 0.15 to make this cancel out, right? So it's going to leave us with x alone. And again, the decimal is more visual than actually important to the question, right? Because we can do 60 divided by 15, and that's the same thing as 60 cents divided by 15 cents. So 60 divided by 15, 15, 30, 45, 60, it's 4. Now 4 is not an answer, but that's because x represents the number of weeks, and what we need to know is the price. And so we can just now take that 4 and plug it into either equation. And again, like, think about money here. It's so much easier to plug it into the top equation, because then we're doing 235 plus 25 cents times 4. Well, there's 4 quarters in a dollar. 4 times 0.25 is just $1. So B is equal to 235 plus 1, or 1.00. And so that's 335, which is an answer and is the answer. So it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work for one question. So if you're skipping it for the sake of time, I kind of understand. But you don't really want to be skipping it just because it looks scary, right? Like, this is a fundamental idea that we need for the SAT, solving equations. The decimals are not that bad. They're really just putting them here to intimidate you. So know that that is one of the tools the SAT uses, is they make things look really hard, but trust yourself, trust the rules of the test. It's not going to be that hard. It's going to work out nicely, right? So it did here, right? X was 4. Worked out nicely. Trust that, do the work, show the work, and you should be fine.